ocean, there is a world full of secrets and shadows. In this world lives a sea squid with a blue hue that doesn't touch the sky. Squidward. Squidward, living a life filled with gloom and solitude, is enveloped in mysterious enigma. But is there a darker side lurking behind his dreary nature? At night, when the sun's rays vanish, eerie sounds begin to creep into his ears, and strange visions haunt his thoughts. Is he just a dreamer? Or is there something else dwelling in the dark corners of his mind? A mysterious history, dark relationships, and a life full of contradictions. Is Squidward truly nothing more than a dark epic in this underwater world? Immerse yourself with us in the world of mystery and horror, where the sea meets the dark shards of Squidward in this thrilling and eerie video. Okay, we all know that SpongeBob is silly and stress-inducing, and he's the most disliked by Squidward. His reactions are always exaggerated. Sometimes he screams, runs, and acts crazier than SpongeBob himself.
Gee, Patrick, do you think Squidward was trying to tell us something?
Yes, I was! You call yourselves good neighbors? You're the worst neighbors ever! You don't deserve to wear those fezzes!
Gee, Pat, maybe President Squidward's right.
Yeah, I guess we aren't good neighbors after all.
No, you aren't! You're horrible neighbors! Stop calling me president!
But what is the reason for all this? And what exactly is Squidward's issue precisely? Everything in the Squidward-centric episode in Clarinetland. But first, let's analyze Squidward's character and delve into it a bit. Squidward is a volatile and extremely narcissistic individual. Squidward's personality has always been like this, and SpongeBob and Patrick have blown it out of proportion, exaggerating everything. Additionally, Squidward is an immature person, and his only escape is art, drawing, or music. But he always fails at them. This failure frustrates him psychologically, but he doesn't admit it. And we've seen in many episodes that he hints at contemplating suicide.
I can't seem to get happy. Maybe this will help.
So, he is a suicidal and depressed person. And without his artistic endeavors to occupy himself, he would be a dead man from within. Ironically, this is who he fundamentally is. A very exhausting and tense character, and his journey in Clarinetland is symbolic hints at the things happening inside his mind when he is stressed and anxious. The episode revolves around a hallucination he experiences when he loses his clarinet. It provides a glimpse into Squidward's frightening thought process. Now that we've briefly discussed Squidward's character, let's begin. Here's a concise summary for those who haven't watched the episode or don't remember it. Squidward decides to put his clarinet in a closet he shares with SpongeBob. SpongeBob then decides to make massive and impossible modifications to the closet to organize it.
All right, what do you want?
I'll have... Everything okay back there?
Leading to increasing madness and chaos over time. As SpongeBob's projects on the closet become more elaborate, Squidward enters it to find that it has turned into a maze of passages and drawers due to SpongeBob's modifications. However, Squidward only enters to retrieve his clarinet. The passages lead him to curtains, behind which he discovers a world full of living clarinets living freely.
Back! I need my clarinet! Come back! Where are you?
Suddenly, he encounters a large eagle head that speaks cryptic words, claiming the place as sacred for clarinets to be free.
I am the keeper of the horned forest. State your business here.
I'm trying to find my clarinet.
Your clarinet.
Yes, my clarinet, of which I am the proud owner.
A clarinet is not owned.
The eagle then swallows Squidward, who finds himself in its belly. SpongeBob appears, holding his clarinet, and Squidward chases him, leading to SpongeBob falling into a closed room from above, with SpongeBob appearing from the ceiling and the roof disappearing.
Ha ha! What the? SpongeBob! SpongeBob!
Suddenly, two Squidward-like characters appear, one on his right and the other on his left, in mirror reflections, playing clarinets in bizarre ways as if mocking Squidward. Squidward reaches a point of madness and screams, escaping the room only to find himself running on a clarinet-shaped contraption, chasing SpongeBob. He enters the contraption, which turns into a game resembling SpongeBob, with Patrick as the player. Patrick plays the game while Squidward trapped inside it. Eventually, Patrick wins and Squidward becomes the prize. Patrick takes Squidward in his hand, while Squidward, confused and scared, asking what exactly is happening. Patrick responds cryptically, attributing it all to pressure, likely referring to psychological pressure.
Tell me, what in the wide world of sports is this place? And how did you get so big?
Must be all the pressure.
What are you talking about?
It must be the pressure.
An earthquake occurs, and Patrick escapes, while Squidward gets vacuumed away. The vacuum explodes, seemingly due to Squidward's mental pressure mentioned by Patrick. Squidward then chases SpongeBob into space, where it's revealed that the entire episode is a product of Squidward's imagination, driven by the stress of losing his clarinet. The closet opens, revealing Squidward's evident madness. SpongeBob arrives, revealing that the clarinet was with him all along, not in the closet. Squidward, who lost his mind only because of his lost clarinet for some few seconds, gets infuriated at SpongeBob, and the episode ends. All these nightmares and dreams we witnessed occurred simply because Squidward lost his clarinet. But why did all this happen for such a simple and trivial reason? Now, let's come to the answer that explains everything. After all, the clarinet playing that Squidward indulges in is literally the only thing that keeps him alive up to this point, as evidenced in this episode. Squidward takes a short journey into the subconscious, and most of you may wonder, what does the term subconscious mean? In short, it refers to the thoughts we contemplate in our minds. Often, we do not feel it, but it greatly affects us and our psychology. The eagle's statement about the clarinet's need to be free and uninhibited suggests that the threads that connect Squidward to life, art, music, and the clarinet, have shifted from life-affirming sentiment to narcissistic indulgence. Squidward's dependence on these simple and trivial things has become overwhelming, and he needs to break free of them to avoid suicidal thoughts. The unconscious journey suggests that Squidward needs to free himself from these attachments, because they could lead to his death, at the very least, losing his mind. The reflections tormenting Squidward in mirrors indicate that he cannot live without such simple instruments as the clarinet. In short, it is the clarinet that tortures and psychologically destroys Squidward, not SpongeBob and Patrick. As for Squidward's love of drawing, it is just another form of art that he uses to escape reality. Despite his lack of talent in drawing, he brags and lies until he becomes angry and upset when he is mocked, all stemming from the main cause that will one day cause his death: the clarinet. This is the dark truth behind SpongeBob's character Squidward. Friends, don't be surprised by these thoughts. There are people in our real lives who suffer from similar things, and even worse. Did you feel the fear and excitement? Don't stop there. Join our adventure and discover a new world of mystery and thrill. Subscribe now to our channel and get your weekly dose of thrilling stories and spooky challenges. Don't miss the chance to be part of our unique and exciting community. Join us now into the world of horror and adventure. See you soon.